Replace flaps for doggy doors. One of the basic things you need to get your pet dog is its house. There are several things you need to consider when buying or making a dog house, such as the size, bedding, and things that will make your dog comfortable. Most dog houses today have flaps on the door. These allow the dog to see what's outside and stay warm inside the house, especially if the temperature is cold. The flaps have vertical slits, which allow your dog to easily come in and out of its house. Since the dog will always pass through the flaps, this will eventually get worn out. If this happens, then you need to replace this so your dog will still stay warm and continue to enjoy the view outside. Here are the steps on how to replace flaps for doggy doors. Prepare the things that you will need in replacing the flaps. These are stick-on magnets, drill, piano hinge, screwdriver, glue, rock putty and screws. Check replacement flaps with the dog house manufacturer. The manufacturer will usually offer flaps for replacement. You don't have to change the whole door if only the flaps are damaged. Replacing the whole door will cost more when you only need to change the flaps. You can also purchase flaps from other manufacturers or use other materials for making flaps. However, if the door of the dog house is electronic or controlled by remote, then it's a must that the flaps are purchased from the manufacturer to make sure it will work right. Replace damaged flaps with the replacement flaps purchased from the manufacturer. There is a metal strip, which holds the flaps on the door of the dog house. This is secured by screws, which you need to remove so you can replace the flaps. Before changing the flaps, check the screw holes if they are already worn out. If these are already worn out, then you need to fix these first before putting the new flaps. If the door is made of wood, then you can use rock putty to fill the hole. If the door is not wooden, then use larger screws to secure the new flaps. Create your own flaps. If replacement flaps are not available from the manufacturer, you can use other materials for the door's flaps. Carpets and rubber mats can be used for flaps as long as you cut these to the same size as the flaps you are replacing. Put these on the door using stick-on magnets. Plastic sheets and PVC can also be used for flaps replacement. If the worn-out flaps use rigid door and hinge, then this needs to be replaced as well with a piano hinge. Get the length you need by measuring the door flap. Use this measurement when purchasing piano hinge on a hardware store. Once you have the new hinge, you can then put this on the door of the dog house. With the new flaps on the door of your dog's house, you don't have to worry about your dog getting cold. It will also continue to enjoy the surroundings and have proper ventilation.